Second half, two brilliant strikes, players off the bench and a big influence. You see the United fans in the corner, a bit like the old days, you know, the nice vibe about the team. Obviously, Carrick's done really well. Two brilliant results, two very good performances, a bit of fighting spirit, and also real quality.
Patrick, what's your perspective on what you've just seen from Arsenal?
Disappointed performance. I think when you're on the top of the table, we expected to win the game at home, especially against United. I think there was a lack of aggressivity, but aggressivity with the ball. I think too many players didn't perform at their level, and overall it was a disappointed performance, a team performance by Arsenal.
What a spectacular moments, Micah, from Patrick Vieira to make it 2-1. From him, the match winner, Matheus Cunha, just 2 minutes 58 after Arsenal levelled it to score again.
Yeah, he's a real quality player, and you know the spirit that Man United are showing now, especially after that win against City last week. The big question mark: could they back it up? And they backed it up all right. Even at times in the games where Arsenal had more possession, they stayed in the game, and then they finished off their moments. What a job this man is doing! 6 points he takes, and the overall spirit looks different. Everyone looks a lot happier. The changes he made were really good.
Even the bosses look happier, Micah.
Exactly that, but take nothing away from that performance.
Where's the contract, Roy?
But the goal threat was there. 3 goals today, 2 last week. When you're scoring that type of goals and the attacking players are performing, gives you a great chance of winning football matches. Obviously, Maguire's come back into the team. His experience is certainly helping. They're putting bodies on the line. Yeah, they give up, and they give up 2 goals, but they also won the momentum back in the game. When you're thinking towards the last 5-10 minutes when Arsenal equalised, it was Arsenal were going to go on to win it. So they had their mind games to play. They certainly didn't. They enjoyed these moments.
Are you more convinced now, Patrick? Because you sort of weren't before the game, based on the United performance against Manchester City, but having seen that now?
Yeah, I think it was still a big question after the City game, and I think they answered it quite really well. I think they are back on track. It's still a long way to go, but winning against City, winning against Arsenal, that's really good for the confidence. But I think there's as well the system that allowed the players to express themselves. I think going back to a 4-2-3-1 allowed Fernandes to be a little bit more free on the pitch and creating more situation, scoring goals. I think the belief and the confidence, you can see it on these pictures, is and the smile is back on United players.
Brilliant result last week against Manchester City, and they have backed it up here against the league leaders Arsenal. A 3-2 victory for Manchester United, and let's get some reaction now because Harry Maguire and the match winner Matheus Cunha are with Patrick Davison.
Guys, well played. Harry, as you've just been applauding them, you've made those Manchester United supporters very happy indeed. On the back of what you did in the derby, how special a result and performance was that?
Yeah, definitely, it was absolutely massive. We know that, obviously, the first game, the derby, at Old Trafford, you always get up for them, and you know that one-off results can happen, so we had to back it up today, and we spoke about it before the game, coming to the league leaders who have been excellent this year, I must say, and they asked a lot of questions of you, and to come here to have the setback late on as well, and to go and get the winner was magnificent performance.
Yeah, Matheus, like Harry said, a setback late on, 2-2, looked all set up for Arsenal to push for the winner, but it was you that got it. What your most special moment in a United shirt so far?
100%. I think this kind of games, the games and we dream to play. When I come to United, of course, like these the games that we watch on television and want to be part of that. And yeah, of course, I think this is one of the best moments for me here.
Yeah, so like you say, it is a game you watch on television. You dream of scoring the winner in a game like this. What does it mean to do it?
Everything is exactly what I try to feel when I come in these kind of games. Always they say it's to big players, and to be part of that, like have teammates like Harry, everyone here, the leaders, always teach me how is the feeling, and to be here in the pitch now and then help them to conquer this win is everything.
Harry, what on earth has happened in the last 12, 14 days?
Yeah, obviously Michael's come in, he's been brilliant with us, he's brought fresh energy and the group's really galvanised, and obviously 2 tough games. Everyone probably thinks we come away with them with not many points, but to win both is magnificent. Obviously we've got a much bigger squad now as well. We've got the lads back from AFCON, and obviously got players like Matheus coming off the bench who I'm sure he's not too happy sat on the bench the last couple of games. I know what he's like and he wants to play, but I must say he's made the difference in the 2 games. He's come on against City and changed the game, and today again he's it's made the difference for us, and it just shows the squad of players and the attacking talent that we have now that can come on and do that.
Well, that's it, Matthias. I mean, if you're on the bench and you're not happy about it, you come on and do what you've done the last 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's exactly what I took with Carrick now, but I know like the quality of the group. Everyone have the quality to play. Everyone wants to play, of course. But yeah, the important decision is help the team. Come here every single minute that you have is to give everything to help this team, to help the teammates. I think we did well today also.
Harry, could I just ask you one last question about your opponent today? You said they give you all sorts of different problems, but from the minute, certainly the minute you went 1-1, did you sense there was a nervous situation here, something you could exploit?
Well, I thought the first 20 minutes they started really well. They put us on the back foot so much, but we watched the game we knew against Liverpool, and they did the same in the first half there. But after 20 minutes, I felt like we got a grip of the game, and we started being little bit more brave on the ball. And when we started playing through the middle and we're playing finding passes through the lines, I felt like we could really open them up. And I think we was comfortable the second half. Obviously, their biggest threat was set plays. They managed to score one. Obviously, it was a scrappy goal to concede, something that we'll have to look at. But like I said, we have quality that we can hurt teams.
Yet again, lots of contenders for the player of the match in that Manchester United team. And Harry Maguire, what a renaissance from him as well. Back in the side last week after a 10-game absence, kept out Manchester City, and he's managed to help his team get over the line here against Arsenal as well. We will talk about the Gunners and the title challenge in just a second. But in terms of Manchester United, up to 4th place. Brilliant. But with courtesy of that tremendous goal from Matheus Cunha. But what does it actually do for United now?
Well, I would obviously give them belief they're getting into that top 4. We said it might be tough. This is a brilliant goal, by the way. Lovely little play by Bruno and Menu. And that strike, what a strike. And the players, look at Bruno here, does really well. Menu, nice little, this is give and go. As soon as it leaves his foot, my goodness, the keeper, who's obviously a very, very good goalkeeper. But they definitely played with a bit more freedom going forward. They came to win the game. They weren't sitting at the back. You think United towards the end there, we're thinking, listen, we'll take the draw 2-2. We'd still be sitting there going, great result for United. But to get that momentum and to score a brilliant goal like that from somebody off the bench, just like he did last week, shows a good attitude, a good mindset. They'll be growing in confidence. And the attacking players, certainly going forward, they are playing with a lot more freedom.
And what credit then goes to Michael Carrick? Because it does, in the last 2 weeks, look like a team transformed.
Yeah, it does, obviously. And Harry makes a good point. They've got a lot of their players are back now. There's a full group. They've got full weeks together. There's no other distractions. They can focus on the league form. And they're producing. But as we know, you win 1-2 games for Man United, fantastic. Particularly to beat City and to come to Arsenal where... But I felt United would get a result today. I was thinking maybe more of a draw, but I always felt United would turn up, and they've got enough quality players. They get that, they've got momentum now into their season, and all of a sudden you're looking at United and you're thinking, great chance of top 4. 1 or 2 months ago you're saying, no, I don't think they'll do it. But no, if they play with that confidence and belief, then you give the manager credit, you give his staff credit, and the players are turning up. Simple as that.
Would you give it Carrick then, now, Roy?
Job? No, you're being silly now. No,
serious. No, would you give him the job? He's had 2 great performances.
Yeah, 2 great performances, but anybody can win 2 games. That's what he does at the end of the season. And even if they do get into 4th, I still wouldn't be convinced he's the man for the job. Absolutely not. I still think they need a bigger and better manager. But he's got the opportunity. What a chance it is for him. And you know what? He's taking it. So, fair play to him.
Micah, we're here till 8 o'clock. We've got all that time to get into the weeds of Manchester United's future. But in terms of Arsenal, Patrick, what does this defeat do to their title challenge now? They're still 4 points clear.
They're still 4 points clear, but there's still some question about the mental strength of the team. I think that performance will be really disappointed because it's not the fact that they lose the game, but it's the way they lose the game. I think there was a lack of creativity. They didn't create enough. I think Saka on the right or Trossard on the left-hand side didn't produce enough to really create danger for United. So they will be, I think, in this situation, a leader to lift the spirit of the team. There will be this momentum where we will need somebody to make them understand that when they are on the field, they have to play. I think this is a team who are full of quality, and to play with more energetic and to take more risk because they've got the quality. And it was a disappointed performance because I felt that they didn't play with this kind of freedoms to express themselves.
But in terms of leaders, Micah, they had the captain Odegaard on the pitch. They took him off before the hour mark in that quadruple change.
Yeah, but you lead in different ways, don't you? He leads on the field in terms of his creativity. Didn't really get into the game today. I think Patrick raises a good point in terms of that psychological battle, knowing that you want to win today. You win today, it puts you in good stead. And then it's against United. Okay, they had a good result last week, but can you get over the line? There was a lack of urgency, a lack of energy, and a lack of real someone who wanted to take the game to United, to get on the ball and make something happen. And that was the worrying thing. When you've got Saka on the pitch, when you've got Trossard on the pitch, Jesus had talked him up before the game, and he wanted one of those players to step up in the big games. And today, they went missing.
Do you know what that's called? It's pressure. Pressure's on Arsenal today. You see the other results, and they're in a great position. They've got everything going for them. They're doing really well in all the competitions, etc. And that's pressure. They're feeling